of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
On the go. Let's go.
They go play action with Sanders. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
A handoff to Pacheco.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Pass brought in by Chark, and they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Sanders rolling to the left. And he'll take it on in. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Browns. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And Trump, he gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The block extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. It's a pickup of... First down, Baltimore.
12 yards.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down. Off the play fake. Jackson working his way out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Joe Tryon Shoyinka. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Play action, it's Sanders. Moving to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A give here to Pacheco. Near midfield. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. 9-6 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. To throw is Sanders. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Throwing again is Sanders. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming, they knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
Here's 2nd and 6.
19 Wyatt. Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
Sanders going to throw again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Cowboys 65 catch. Get comeback team.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run with Pacheco. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
On play action, Shador. Back to the end zone. He's got it. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And, Greg, that is good play design there. Using the play fake to get the receiver time to get open.
And down here this close to the goal line, Mike, it doesn't take much. All you need is that linebacker or that defender to freeze for that split second. That's all you need to create separation, and that's an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On play action, here's Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 34. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. Now here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Jackson now, design bootleg. He's going to run with it. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. They're called in at the 2.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. 4th down and goal. And this will pay off. It is caught. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go now. Left 70,
Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Cleveland.
19 tight. Buffalo AC.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Downfield for Njoku. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on.
Here's Pacheco. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Third and 7.
19 right.
Here's Sanders to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. Off road, right side, taken by Njoku. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw again is Sanders. On the move left. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Again, it's Sanders. 2-point try now for Tucker. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. To set the screen to the receiver, Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Escaping to his left. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Play action now. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
2nd down.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, got quick.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. We'll go again here with Henry. Henry rumbles to the 1st down and more. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Alert! 79, 19, check, check. 19 tight, 19 tight. Nothing, 19, check.
Now Shador on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. on the extra point. And the Browns have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
No, we changed it. What?
From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Raven first down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Now, faking the give. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on the center, Tyler Lindebaum. Here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. 4th down, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. He's going to look deep for Adams. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Panther 11. 70, 70, Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's Shador. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
27 yards.
Able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, here's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming at it is great to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around. If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make him stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain. So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get 18 on the pitching count. 1st down, Baltimore.
Raven. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, Jackson trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this 1st down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the 1st down marker, sets up 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at their 48-yard line.
Now, Shador. He'll be forced out right. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, and he wasn't able to get the ball exactly where it needed to be.
They will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns first down.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. Now, he'll air one out. He's got it! And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run with Simpson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
19 Lions.
Pacheco will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll drop the throw. Rolling right. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup with 5 on 1st down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Flush to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Get the stoppage, just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
It's
2nd down and 8.
19-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move. That is caught at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Report.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. They go play action now with Sanders. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens.